Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. You get what you pay for with Robert Brown. This REMETTE. This is the Rhino. This is a great value $55 EDC knife. It is button operated. That's right inside there. You can see. I can show you right in there. Wow. And that you could just saw that just button just actuated that little wall inside there, moved away, and let the blade close. Very, very simple knife. It has one flaw, which you just saw, which is the front flip just is a little hard to master. So that's my only issue with the knife. And if that's it, wow. It's a wonderful knife. These handles, this is after a lot of use. They start to change colors a little bit, but I didn't really have dirty, greasy hands when I was using it, but it was a lot lighter color right out of the box. And so 3 months of use, 3 months of use is me packing up and moving my entire life from the eastern end of Long Island to here in northwestern North Carolina. So this knife came with me the whole time, was in my pocket the whole time, and then when we landed, it processed hundreds of boxes and tons of rope. I used over 1,400 feet of rope in 4 pod containers to tie everything down so they wouldn't move. And this baby cut it all out. Tell you, that was a lot of cutting. And for $55, I honestly have nothing bad to say about this knife. It has a flaw, like I said, is the front flipper here. The jimping on it is a little smooth and not very aggressive. And its low point, this point right here could be a little taller, which would make it easier to get up and over the pivot. But that would just make the knife perfect. A perfect knife for $55. If that front flip was just really, really easy to do. Easy to do meaning compare it to a really, really good front flipper. And you know those where you see these guys do it with this finger and it just rolls over with, I mean, it's really tender with that finger, and you go pop and roll it over with that. No, it's not happening with this knife. I would tear my finger up. So what I wanted to tell you about was the stats on this knife. I've been using it, enjoying it, and putting it through its paces. And I just did a video yesterday and used this as a reference for as one of my favorite budget EDC knives. And this kind of won that shootout, really. So, you know, that's what led me to this. I was like, I never did a full video review of this knife. So I wanted to do that for you guys. It's got those nice back spacers there. And that's kind of like it's a lanyard post in there. It's very hard to get anything in there. But if you use like a lead wire, you can get a lanyard in there. The other cool thing about this knife here, pocket clip. Pocket clip works really, really well. And the knife is super, super deep carry. You're just going to see that tiny little bit up there, like right there. So overall, the knife, 14C 28N blade steel. It's it works really, really well as an EDC knife blade because it holds an edge and it stands up to corrosion, and it does all the things that an EDC knife blade should do. Plus, it's easy to maintain. Check out the video that I just uploaded yesterday, and I'll put a link in this video for that. Is this thing, I didn't sharpen it after all that use moving. And on camera, I showed how dull it was, and then I also showed me quickly doing a touch-up on it with the Work Sharp field sharpener, guided sharpener, and it came back in minutes. So that's what I'm talking about. It's easy to maintain. This is a very simple knife. You could break it down, take it apart, and clean it if it ever got really, really funky and dirty. I would want to go in there and take it all apart and clean and lube and do all the necessary things if it gets really dirty. But overall, the knife works really, really well, and it's only $55. Now, the downside is I just checked on REMETTE's website, and this black version is sold out, but they have the green version, and what else do they have? They have the green and then like the tan, the brown. It's brown. I just looked. So those two are available. And I suggest if you're in the market for a very, very good, very nice functioning, good size EDC, you can see in my hand, got a little bit of handle sticking out on the bottom, a little bit of handle sticking out on top. That proves for good, hard use if you needed to. I don't expect you to go out and buy this thing and then start hammering it through wood, but you know, it will hammer through boxes like they're nothing. I did that, so I know. So the REMETTE, stats on it, specs, the report is in. It's a good knife. Overall length is 7.3 inches. The blade length is 3.15 inches, 3.15, and the handle length is 4.17. The blade thickness, I'm going to give you it in millimeters. It's 3 millimeters. And the handle thickness here, right in the middle there, is 0.51. And it comes in, they say it comes in at 3.63 ounces. When I put it on my scale, it's 3.7, I believe. Let's just make sure. There we go, 3.75. So 3.75 is kind of my benchmark for an EDC knife. I do not like to go above 4 ounces. 4 ounces is too heavy. 5 ounces is just, like I said in my previous video last night, overkill. It's overkill EDC. This right here is just right. Won't pull your shorts down if you're wearing shorts in the summertime. I know that because I was just wearing shorts the other day and I had this in my pocket and it was doing fine. So proof is in the pudding. So what else can I say about this? The blade finish there is actually a titanium plating on there. Titanium plating. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's a stone wash. You can see that. It's like stone wash there. You can see that I have my cuts from going through cardboard is still there. I haven't even really wiped it off. I just don't care because it's an EDC knife and I use it and I like to see like mud on my truck type of thing. You know what I mean? My knives get used and my cars get dirty. So what else? This thing is, the downside is not reversible pocket clip. good side is that they did inset it, so you got plenty of clearance there. So pluses and minuses, pluses and minuses. Every knife has them. The 4 ways of deploy, we have pushing it out with your thumb stud. We have spidey flick with thumb stud. We have front flip if you can manage, and we also have just holding down the button and button. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's wonderful because if you're a fidgety guy like me and you like fidgety knife, that definitely checks some boxes. As far as fidgety goes, it is fun fidgety, and it has a unique clack sound and feels really solid when you're doing that. The other cool features, like I showed you, for $55 you're getting a blue accent on both sides. That's pretty cool. You're looking for your first knife, you're looking for something that won't break the bank, and if you don't like it, that you could just be like, well, I only spent $55 on it. This might be the knife for you. I think it's a great knife. And, this is my, my expenditure. I bought this knife because I was interested in the shape, and I was interested in the everything about it. And that's what I do. I invest my own money and my own time, and I make these videos and I share with you guys. If you're watching. If you're not watching, then I'm not really sharing with you. Stop by and check it out, and then I can share with you. Share with your friends. Like this video. What else can I say? It is, oh, yeah, the other cool thing is there's really a hidden 5th way to open this knife. Because right there, see that? That's this whole area right here is like a nail nick. So you can actually spidey flick that out by putting your nail not behind the thumb stud, right into that nail nick. And it, forgive me, but it does come out. So it actually, you can go all the way down here to the nail nick. See my fingernails? Go all the way down, choke down into the nail nick, and pop. Works pretty good. So it actually has 5 ways. It's a secret way to open this knife. Just spoke about the nuances of knives. You can't just pop a knife open out of a box and think you know it and then tell people about it. That's why I'm coming up and doing follow-up videos of a lot of the knives that I've been using for the past 2-3 months. Actually, in the video that I did last night, I stated that I've been using the knives for like a couple months. No, some of those knives have been in my possession for over 3 months. We make mistakes in videos, and we like to correct them, so sort of correcting it right now. Like and subscribe if you thought this video was helpful. I think this knife is a great value, and I don't like steering people wrong, and I'm not selling it. I'm just telling you about it. So maybe if you're in the market and you like the features of this knife, it's really, really, really cool knife altogether. And did I mention the micarta is really, really, I don't know, it's kind of just unique in the hand. And the hardness on the blade here, they say, is 58 to 60. So let's hope it's in the 60 range, because that's going to last longer for us EDC guys. So yeah, the other cool thing is that's a button liner in there. So it's a, and if you look inside there, I'll do it really slowly. See me pushing? You can't really see it, but I'll try to do it. Button liner lock. There, and you can see it when I do it like that. The button's pushing it out of the way. That's how that works. Button liner lock. REMETTE Rhino, $55. Solid value. Like and subscribe, guys. Take care.